This whole story begins with my first day starting out in one of my new clinics, and this is how that one went. I buy myself coffee because, of course, I get myself my own little mini cubicle / consult room, and for now, I've been shadowing the other doctors as they do the procedures in this place. After that, it was time to get some food. This place was amazing. You get these long disposable chopsticks, unlimited Luro fan, which I really liked. It was a hot pot place, and you also get a free dessert at the end. That sort of just went on for a few days. I would go to work, watch the people there and see how they do things specifically so that I know how to do things when it's my turn. And then dinner wherever, until I noticed that it's been 3 or 4 days and things were turning into like a mini habit. Good morning, everyone. It's currently day 4 of my work day, and I'm excited to go. It's going to be a long day today. I've had coffee and a meal at home before leaving, and now I'm gonna go there and we'll see if I'm able to show anything around or explain anything for today. See ya! Especially for the first week, there was a lot of online work, setting up all of my systems, including my credentials in their systems, making sure that I have access to all the files that I needed, and learning how to use and troubleshoot anything that needed fixing. I also got access to old files with references. So I spent a lot of time alone in my room studying and working. Again, I would observe from time to time, but for those very first few days, I spent maybe 80% of to join the weekly meeting for the first time that day as well. But as expected, it was back to work in my room afterwards. The thing about working in a clinic is that my job doesn't entirely end in the clinic. As a doctor, you're allowed to work in several clinics at a time, in several hospitals at a time. It just depends on which days you're there, what time you're there, and things like that. So with that comes a bunch of requirements that I also have to prepare. So when I had the free time from this clinic, I did have to run a few errands and get my paperwork in check from all the government offices and things like that, because I wasn't able to do those things when I was still a resident. Walking around the office buildings to get my paperwork and a small snack too. During that first week, I also had the opportunity to join a workshop. These are optional classes or sessions that offer to teach us things. Sometimes it's more lecture based. This one was more procedural based. So again, during one of my days off, I went to a nearby city and visited this session and learned as much as I can, just so I can continue to improve myself and, of course, continue to learn. Before the week ended, it was back to me shadowing the other doctors at my other clinic. I didn't have that many thoughts yet during the first week. It was my first week back at work. I didn't have that many expectations. I tried my best to keep an open mind, and I think that was a good mindset looking back. I feel like if I had gone back to work after months of only studying, staying at home, learning, and regurgitating facts, and then I came into the workplace with tons of pre-made expectations, convinced myself that work was supposed to be this way and that way. Given the fact that I was moving from a hospital-based practice to a clinical-based practice, I think I would have stressed myself out. I think I wouldn't have learned as much as I was able to during that first week. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think I would have set myself up for, if not failure, then at least disappointment. Because things were a lot different, and looking back, I'm happy that they're different. But if I started the job with all of my stereotypes, all of my judgment, then I could have come in with rose-colored glasses and never enjoyed a thing. So that's my only lesson for the first week. There are tons more that I learned over the next few weeks. But during that very, very first week of joining my first new clinic, meeting all of these new people and seeing how things and systems work, while juggling everything else that I also need to do, I think the only thing I can say is that always grab the opportunity with an open mind and a grateful heart. It will help you make the most of your time. It will help you make, if not good, then at least neutral choices when you first start. And it will help you to absorb and be a sponge and learn as much as you can when you start out. So that's it for my first week. I also wasn't able to film so much because I was still getting into the hang of things. Don't worry, there's going to be more, and don't worry, there will be more reflections and things like that. So for now, thank you clicking on the video. If you want to join me in this journey of learning how to work and basically becoming an adult, even if it's delayed, and doing the best that I can with whatever I can, then make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!